your skin, that shit is popping, girl. Body on 10, damn, you got it, girl. You gotta boss up, getting them checks, living your best, racks up. Keep walking with confidence. Effortlessly, you let them know who is in command. You just that and more. Don't forget it. God worked hard on you for sure. Lexus Exodus. Shout out to my exes.
Y'all black females out here, y'all don't understand the struggles of being a black man out here in America and not knowing whether or not you gonna make it home to your children every night because of the police gunning you down.
But don't y'all be out here gunning each other down?
Okay, but we ain't talking about that.
Hell, don't y'all be rapping about killing each other in music?
We ain't talking about that either. We can talk about killing each other in rap music, but we don't like the police killing us. Stay on subject, woman.
You brought up your kids. Tyrone, you don't even see your kids.
And then, yeah, I be trying to see my kids. You know my baby mamas be tripping because I don't want to be with none of them, so they be holding my kids from me. You know that.
Okay, but your baby mama saying you don't give them no child support either.
Okay, but I still be going out my way to try to see them.
They live 5 minutes from my house, Tyrone.
That is out my way, woman. See, y'all, that's why we don't like y'all black women's mouths. Y'all run y'all mouth too much. Y'all always bringing up stuff that's irrelevant.
Well, was you cheating on me irrelevant?
I only cheated on you 10 times. You act like I do it every day, bruh. See, that's why we date women of other races, man.
Hey, boos, hey. It is Lexus Exodus, leader of the Black Woman Exodus. How are you guys doing? Like always, if you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe. Please share. Please say what's up to me in the comment section. Say what's up to me in the chat. Hey, y'all in the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. Also, when you have a moment, please pause this video and follow the backup channel. It is called LexX. That's LEXEX. You can also find the link in the description below. Also, if you have any suggestions or any ideas for any new stories, feel free to share that to me to my Gmail. That is lexusexoduschannel@gmail.com. Also, shout out to my Patreon family. I love y'all. Y'all are so dope. Y'all always show up and show out and show support. Shout out to my Discord family. The Discord chat is always so lit. If you're interested in joining and checking out exclusive content, please, you'll find the Patreon link in the description below. Lastly, y'all, before we get to it, please follow me on Facebook and TikTok. I'm trying to get better about using different social media platforms to connect with you guys. I know everybody doesn't use YouTube. A lot of you guys love Facebook. A lot of you guys really enjoy TikTok. I do too. I be on there way too often. So please, once you have a moment, take a second and follow me on the other social media platforms. That's at Lexus Exodus on all other platforms. Okay, so today we're going to talk about Jose, y'all. So Jose, he is Hispanic. He has dark hair and dark eyes. He's very handsome. His behavior. So these are groups of men that are extremely hardworking. They're family oriented. They love their wives and they love their children. Culturally, they're very honorable men, and they'll often come to the States without a penny. They'll be broke, but they'll do whatever is necessary and will engage in the most difficult, back-breaking labor in order to provide for their families. So these men are hardworking, they're extremely handsome, and they illustrate the values of true high-value men, because they don't make excuses like Dusties, and they actually protect and provide for their families. So they may face discrimination. I mean, how often have we heard build the wall, and how often have we seen kind of like this anti-immigrant sentiment? So they're facing bigotry, they face racism and discrimination, but you won't see them out here complaining about Dwight man oppressing him, and you won't see him passively crying in a corner like a little bit. No, he's going to get off his butt. He's actively problem solving. He'll be creative. So even if that means I got to make a way, if I got to, start a food truck and sell lotte on the street corner, or if I have to work under the table out in the sun doing jobs that no one else wants to do, he's being creative. He's being a man and is problem solving and is doing what needs to be done for his family. And I want to preface this because regardless of how often I say this, I can repeat this over and over again until I'm blue in the face. I'll get some dumb ass detractor that will come in the comments and will say the same crap. Oh, you need to vet. Don't just generalize all men. And it's like, we know this, dumb. I didn't think that needed to be said because that's common sense. We know the importance of divesting and vetting. I say that over and over again. The problem is that Blackistan doesn't teach you that. So they'll teach you to be with any old man. It don't matter if he got felonies. It don't matter if he's unemployed. It don't matter if he has 3 children and 3 baby mamas. You're supposed to be with him and be loyal to him just because he's Black and you need to believe in Black love. Whereas over here, my goal here is to open Black women's minds to all groups of men. So now that we got that dusty disclaimer out the way, let's get into some examples of these men that I'm talking about. So I want to first look at some really cute couples. And shout out to loyal patron High Heels who shared this with me. So this first woman has been with her man for 13 years, y'all, and it's super, super cute. So let's watch this. They're super cute, and they've been together for 13 years. Marriages to Black women just last long because we're loyal. And once we find a good one, we're not going anywhere. Okay, so let's get into this next couple who has been together for 20 years, and they're super cute too. Look at them. And this is their older pictures, I'm guessing from the 90s, it looks like, of them when they were much younger. Here's them again today. She's really, really pretty. I always tell y'all, divested Black women don't crack. Y'all talk about Black don't crack. No, divested Black women don't crack because she's stress-free. She's happy. She's living a nice life. Oh, wow. Here's another picture of them. Sis looks good. I don't know how old she is. They've been together for 30 years. So what is she? At least 50, right? If she's been married for 30 years. She looks amazing. Cute couple. Okay, let's get into this next example. My faves, attorney Rachel Lindsay and her husband living their best life. So let's watch this.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. And usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option.
They are so cute. And her husband is handsome. God, he fine. He's into fitness too, and he has a really nice body. He's cute. Okay, let's get into this next example of a famous telenovela actor and his gorgeous Black wife and family. So let's watch these guys. They are adorable.
Damn, we about to keep this old school style. Yo, Jazzy on the wheels, me on the MIC. And see, we got a couple new additions. We got the talk to something quick. We got Little John on the DRUMS getting busy. And on the keys, my man James. What you doing back there? Yeah, so we about to do a little something like this. All right, Jeff, back to the old school. Let's do it. All right, now I'm the prince and that's Jazzy Jeff. We shown for years that we are deaf. But here's some more for y'all. Just come get it. Rip the wheels, Jay. Yeah, we going back to the
They're super cute. Look at them. And this man posts his family all the time. It's clear that he values the familial unit. If you look at their Instagram, she looks very happy. The wife looks very happy. The kids look very well taken care of. He looks very engaged and like an active father. Here's another picture of them. This is when she was pregnant. I believe she had the baby now. But yeah, this is from 2020. So yeah. Yep, there's the baby. So yeah, these men don't come from a culture of pump and dumpers where it's normal to abandon the children. You know, they value the familial unit. They value marriage and they value their wives and children. Okay, let's get into this next example. So first off, did y'all know that musician Carlos Santana is married to a Black woman? Because I sure didn't until I did this prep for this video. So let's watch this next video of Carlos Santana and his beautiful Black wife.
Right now, I want to introduce you to a person who, since you came into my life, I have more energy, more joy, more clarity, more purpose. How about a nice hand for my wife? Cindy Blackman Santana. Cindy Blackman. Hi, Cindy.
So y'all see that? Y'all better divest, y'all. And do y'all see a recurrent theme here? All these women that I'm showing to you guys have Afrocentric features. So they're not the Black women who don't look Black that these celebrity Tyrones get. Santana's wife does have fair skin, but she has the kinky hair of a Black woman. You can tell she's a Black woman. Physically, she looks like a Black woman. These women on my videos that are successfully divesting that I share aren't these racially ambiguous looking women. So, and when I say that, I think of like Tyrese talking about his wife is a Black woman. And let me show you guys Tyrese's wife so y'all can see what I'm referring to. Y'all see this? Y'all see this woman? And he's sitting here posting pictures of her, captions of her saying, my Black queen, Black love. Do you see what I mean? You see the stark difference? The Black women that I'm sharing with y'all have real Afrocentric Black looking features, and they're getting uplifted and treated well by other groups of men. And I also wanted to show you guys, this is actually Carlos Santana's second wife. He was married to his first wife for 30 years and it didn't work out, which I'm not surprised because they were very young. But this is his first wife, the phenotypically Black woman. Here's another picture of them. She's a really pretty woman as well. Y'all better divest, y'all. Don't believe it when these men tell you you're not desired. They're just projecting their insecurities on you. You better taste the rainbow because they've been doing it. Okay, so I want to get into this next video, and I saw this video on Cynthia G's channel, and this is a TikTok of a Black woman talking about how Mexican men are just known for being hard workers. And let's play this actually, and then we will chat about it.
Thing about a Mexican man, he gonna always keep a job. I don't care what nobody say. Mexican men always keep a job. Like all the time, they be out there working in the hot sun. Now, I respect them for that.
Shout out to my exes.
Hey, y'all. It is Lexus Exodus, leader of the Black Women Exodus. If you didn't know already, Black women are beautiful. Black women are intelligent and incredible. Black women are phenomenal and make great wives and mothers.
I want to speak to your manager.
Black women should be respected and deserve to be loved.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Black women deserve to be treated like human beings at least. Listen, guys, if you're like me, you are so tired of your favorite Black female content creators getting harassed by the trolls, silenced on social media, and censored by YouTube. We work so hard to stand up for Black women, and although YouTube allows us to be regularly berated, ridiculed, and degraded by Dusties every day on the platform, as soon as we say one word to clap back, we're threatened with channel violations and are told to be silent or we will have our platforms removed. The biased algorithms, inconsistently enforced policies, and persistent trolling on YouTube is unacceptable and needs to stop. If you agree, meet me over on my Patreon, where you will be able to access completely raw, unfiltered, exclusive Lexus Exodus content. You will be able to access uncut, uncensored, and ad-free content, 2 bonus videos a week, access to the private Discord community, and much, much more. So meet me over on the Patreon at patreon.com/Lexus Exodus. The link is also in the description below.
Shout out to my exes.
Okay, and this was kind of quick, so I want to watch it again just in case you didn't catch it.
Thing about a Mexican man, he gonna always keep a job. I don't care what nobody say. Mexican men always keep a job. Like all the time, they be out there working in the hot sun. Now, I respect them for that.
Okay, so you see this woman said nothing disparaging about any other groups of men. She didn't degrade or denigrate other groups of men, although she should have, quite frankly, because these Dusties need a reality check and they need to take notes. She didn't, but she still experienced backlash. So I'll read to you guys some of the comments that these Dusties posted under this video. So this Dusty named Juris Davis, he said, "I'm Black. I've been on my job 11 years, so I don't think race or color matter. It's the man in him." Okay, Dusty, nobody was talking to you, Nick. No. This guy, Hamid Yaz, said, "What about Black men?" See, you know one thing I've noticed, an interesting observation that I've had recently. Another parallel between Black men and white women is that everything has to be about them. So it's sort of like if a celebrity says, "Oh, Black women are beautiful. Oh, I love Black women." What do we see in the comments? All women are beautiful. All women should be celebrated. All women are phenomenal. These Dusties have the same entitled mentality and ideology. They doing the same thing. So she's just simply showing love for Mexican men. And she's just stating an observation. But here they go, just inserting themselves into every conversation, just like Becky does. Okay, so here's some other comments. One person said, "Somehow a Black man who's busting his ass can't even get some respect from y'all, but okay." Lord Jesus. This guy, Joe Tedesco, said, "Yeah, and their women support them as well, right by their side, no matter the type of job as well. Meanwhile, Black women disrespect their man and ish." I can't. And here's my thing. A hit dog will holler. Because for me, on my channel, I'm going to call y'all out and compare y'all to other groups of men so Black women can see there are better options out there. So I'm going to call y'all out. This young lady didn't do that. She was extremely respectful. She didn't denigrate or degrade any groups of men. She simply uplifted Mexican men. But because these Dusties know, collectively, they have high rates of unemployment. You know, they're notorious for not working, being unemployed, and being homosexuals. So this offended them, and they took it as a shot. The reality is, though, Hispanic men are just known for their strong work ethic. You know, and on the other end, if she said, "Oh, you know, one thing about Nick dogs is they have big peens," y'all think she would get that type of response? Y'all think Dusties would be in the comments talking about, "Oh, no, it just depends on the men. All men can have that attribute too." No, it wouldn't. They wouldn't be saying that. But because she's simply making a positive observation about other groups of men, they're mad. And here's my thing too. It's like, well, if you want to be known collectively and have the stereotype of being hard worker, work hard. Work hard. But they won't. Dusties are too comfortable languishing in these meaningless stereotypes. So they'll love and relish in the fact that people think that they have this BBC, this mythical BBC. Their content being stereotyped for dumbass, meaningless-ish, like big peens. But if, you tell the Dusty, hey, maybe you should just work harder collectively to change the narrative of you all being lazy bums. No, they're not going to do it. They're fine with being known for having a big BBC. Child, I can't. So here's the thing, though. Dusties know that Hispanic men are generally just harder workers. So I want to share with you guys a slew of clips that I came across illustrating this. So this first one, this Dusty gets mad at Jose being men and reminding him of how feminine he is. So let's watch this one.
It's non-Mexican trucks just pulled up. They got beer, lights, right? So I'm like, what y'all finna do? He said, we finna fix this house. I said, what kind of crew you got working after 7 o'clock? He said, these my friends. House is fixed this morning. They went in there and drywalled that house. Wow. Just left out of there. It was an abandoned house. That looked new this morning. Whew. It was an abandoned house. And it looked new this morning.
Oh, my Lord. Y'all hear this loser, bussy all hot and bothered, triggered. It's like all that ranting and raving you doing. Did you take notes, Dusty? While you over there yelling, hooping and hollering, did you learn anything at least? Or you're just shocked? Because your idea of being men is being pretty princesses, cowering in the corner, groaning and griping all day, complaining about the white men holding you down. That's why you can't get a job. It's like, take notes, Dusty. Take notes. This is how you build economy. This is how you build infrastructure. So the stereotype for these men is that, yeah, he will work really hard. They gonna do shit right. And they gonna do it for a good deal too. My husband has a business in the home renovation industry, and he says it all the time. These men work hard as hell in the sun, and they don't complain at all. Contrastingly, he worked with a group of Jamaican men, and he said all they did is want to take breaks, cigarette breaks and ish. And he also said all they did, they were notorious womanizers, and all they did was objectify women and talk about cheating on their wives. See what I'm saying? You have one group of men, the stereotype is that they work hard, they're family men. On the other hand, you got the stereotype that these other men have big peens and BBCs. It's like, Nignog, that don't matter. Your BBC doesn't matter if we're homeless, sleeping on the corner, dummy. Child, I can't. So I want to get into this next example, illustrating these men's work ethic and a Dusty getting triggered. So let's watch this next video.
In the wild, wild world of hostile work environments and resignation letters is going on here today. See, this is what I keep saying. I keep telling y'all, they keep complaining about immigrants coming in, but the Mexican immigrants work harder. I don't give a damn what you say. We ain't finna do none of that shit. They do the jobs that we don't want to do. Let me get this straight. You got to get up at old dog 30 and get trucked in to a field. And your ass gonna work all damn day until it's dark again. And that day consists of running back and forth with strawberry to a truck. And the distance is approximately 100 yards. And you're gonna do that 2,372 times. We ain't gonna do that shit. You know, black people ain't gonna do that shit, and white people ain't gonna do that shit. White people, y'all get y'all Karen ass out there and go complain the whole goddamn time. Maybe I speak to your HR department. Ain't no goddamn HR department in no damn field. But HR on them goddamn strawberry. HR stand for hurry. Hurry, pick them damn berries. I know that. Do you have an equal opportunity hotline? At 911. When your ass pass out and your eye roll back in your head, we call 911. That's the equal opportunity hotline. And black people, we ain't gonna even do that. We'll get out the car and look and see what they're doing. Yeah, no, sure did. Yep. I ain't gonna do none of that. They look like foolishness to us. Black people don't participate in foolishness, especially foolishness that's gonna last all day. I know I ain't gonna do it. Come on, run 100 yards with a block. I be ran 15 yards and slung all that shit on the ground. Man, you got them babies and walk home. They didn't have the luxury to stop the work during the coronavirus. Anybody out there got no damn mask on? You ain't paying them $1.17 a shilling and a Chuck E. Cheese token. That's why I say let them in. In 2 or 3 voting cycles, they'll be of age to vote. And the oppressed tend to not vote Republican.
He talking about black people wouldn't do this type of labor. Here's my thing. Black women work hard. You know how many black women I know who do the damn thing, who work 2 and 3 jobs to be able to take care of the children that these men abandon? Even I did. I told myself with all my degrees, with all my credentials, as a single mother, before I got married, I told myself, you know what? I don't give a damn if I have to flip burgers to take care of my child. I'm going to do whatever I need to do. And it's so interesting that these men will look down on that type of work. Because my father used to mop floors and clean toilets to take care of his family. I talk about Judge Lynn Toller a lot from Divorce Court, and I miss her so much because she used to always share so much wisdom on her show. But she talks about how her father was a trained attorney, had a law degree. But because he started his career back during the time where there was a lot of racism and black people couldn't just walk in law firms and get jobs, he had to mop linoleum floors for a living. But he did whatever he had to do to take care of his family. So no, Dusty, speak for yourself. I know so many black women who are cranking out double shifts, nurses doing overnight 12-hour shifts, doing whatever they got to do, working holidays, working OT. That way they can take care of their children. You men don't like to work. This Tyrone, he's just shocked. He's like, hard work. What? I'd rather sell drugs or leech off of a woman who will mule for me. And this is what I mean. Men who are men provide. Their job is to get it by any means necessary. You know, a lot of these men are immigrants. They don't have papers. They're not citizens. But still, they said, you know what? I'm not going to just sit on my ass all day. I'm going to work under the table. There was one TikTok video I came across that I wanted to use for this one, but the girl ended up deleting it. But she talks about how she lives in the hood. And this Mexican man who doesn't even speak English started a mobile car wash company so he can provide for himself and his family. Doesn't speak English. Can't even communicate, but started a mobile car wash company, and he's out here hustling, making money. Real men do what needs to be done to get the job done. Y'all, so this next clip is another that went viral a while back of some men at work, some Hispanic men at work at a warehouse. One gets mistreated, so they all strike and walk off the job. And Tyrone is actually the cameraman. He's recording this. He knows nothing about having a backbone, so he's just so shocked and impressed. But let's watch this and then we'll chat.
Look at them. They sent a couple of them home. They all packed it up and shut this motherfucker down. Nigga, who y'all think y'all playing with? Mexico, man, this is what black people need to be on, man. I swear to God, I love this. They are packing they up and shutting this motherfucker On my mama, all that they are not bullshit. They packed up. Yeah, I see, it's over. Them motherfuckers got packed up and dipped. They thought they was gonna play with these amigos, and they said, "Oh yeah, we rise together, homie." And they leaving, and they not bullshit. Take this in, man. Look at this, man. They shut this big motherfucker down today, man. We all going home, man. The SAs, look, ain't no grinding, cutting, welding. Listen, dead ass quiet. The Mexicans shut this motherfucker down, nigga. Said, "F you." And really, see, this is what I'm talking about, baby. I swear to God, they got me here keeped up on my Malcolm X, on my mama, nigga. The bullshit, nigga. Look at this. They shut this down. They pissed them off, nigga. They said, "F you, we out. We not working no more today. Kiss my ass, nigga. I'll let y'all tomorrow." On my mama. That's great. Look, ain't nobody here. We're just cleaning up. We're going home. It's over, right, with essays, nigga. Go to the crib. Go to the casa. Hasta luego, mía. Muy bien. Yo swear to God, this one playing thing.
I can't with this. And here we hear that again. This is what Black people need to do. No, speak for yourself, Dusty. Because Black women who are in higher up spaces in corporate America, we've been doing that. I actively hire Black women in my space. Been in leadership for the past 6 years and have been able to bring on 4 different Black women. One even started at the contact center, at our call center. Now she's in a senior managerial role. I also came across a post where this woman talks about she was interviewing a young girl who was fresh out of college. She worked at a pharmacy, and the girl was fresh out of college, had a pharmacy degree, but she talked about how she was so nervous and couldn't get hired anywhere because she didn't have experience. And the woman who was interviewing her said, well, the role had only paid $75,000. She called her boss and said, I know we only allocated $75,000 for this role, but I'd like to hire this young woman and I'd like to offer her $90,000. And the man said, you know what? You're right. Because we have to help uplift as we climb. And that they gave that woman a job, giving her $15,000 more than what the job offer was initially for. This is what I mean. Black women have been doing this. We just also did another story about a woman who had gotten her life tragically taken from her at the hands of a coworker who was in the financial industry. And her role was to, look for recruiting diverse talent and looking for talent in minority communities. We've been doing this. It's y'all dusties who climb and get to a certain space in life and don't want to help your own because you hate one another. I remember a post went viral about Jay-Z's company, Tidal, because they posted a staff picture, a picture of the employees at their company. There were no knickknacks there, no dusties. Because these men are the OG divestors. Once they get a little bit of money, they out and they not looking back. But yeah, so here we see this dumb, illiterate Nignaw getting excited. He can't understand the value. He can't understand the meaning of working together, of collectively having one another's back. This is foreign to him. But this is what men do. They make moves, not announcements. And this reminded me of the BLM, all the protests that happened last year when the NBA went on strike for like a day. They lasted for maybe a day or two. And I don't agree with it, but it's like if y'all believe in this movement so much, if y'all truly believe that y'all are honestly being mistreated and are victimized due to the police, you mean to tell me y'all couldn't last longer than a week? Collectively, with the millions of dollars that you guys are raking in, you couldn't come together and enact change, contact policymakers, do something? But no, they couldn't even come together for Kaepernick. Because even with this NBA stuff that happened last year, Brad said, no, actually, we're the boss. So you can go ahead and get your black ass back on the court. And guess what they did? They got their black asses back on the fields in the court. Y'all, I can't. And it don't even make any sense because none of these fools own ish. It's like, you mean to tell me the industry that would literally be on its knees if it wasn't for you men being on the fields and being on the basketball courts, you can't even have no type of ownership in that? I read somewhere they can't even be coaches because the Dusties don't even respect one another when one of them becomes a black coach. Just a bunch of degenerate dummies. Okay, so I want to get into this last clip of a Hispanic man protecting his daughter. And this one is pretty funny. So let's watch this one and then we will chat.
What's your name? It's Felipe Jr. Felipe Jr.? Yeah. Okay, for sure. So look, man, I got a question for you. Can I date your daughter? No, I don't know what the you're talking about. No, don't even go there, brother. Don't even date my daughter? No. Like just take a fucking interview. It's just like take her on my daughter. Just like take her on a date? No, you bumped your head, dog. How about I got 30 bands right now if you let me date your daughter. Save that for you. Funeral. Whoa.
So that happened pretty quickly. Let's rewind so we can watch that again, just in case you missed it.
What's your name? It's Felipe Jr. Felipe Jr. Yeah, okay, for sure. So look, man, I got a question for you. Can I date your daughter? No, I don't know what the you're talking about. No, don't even go there, brother. Don't even date my daughter? No. Like just take a fucking interview. It's just like take her on my daughter. Just like take her on a date? No, you bumped your head, dog. How about I got 30 bands right now if you let me date your daughter. Save that for you. Funeral. Whoa.
Listen, that's a man. Do y'all hear me? This man said, hell no, you can't date my daughter, Nick Nog. Are you crazy? You Dusties are predators. You don't protect, you don't provide. You lead the nation's felony conviction rates and imprisonment rates. Don't even talk about my daughter. Keep her name out your mouth, Dusty. He thought that he was going to change this man's mind by pulling out a little bit of money. This man said, I'm not impressed by your illegal drug money, Tyrone. Don't be disrespectful. But that's a man protecting his family, protecting his kids. These Nick Nogs let fools rake their daughters through the mud. They allow men to call their daughters bees and hoes. Got them degrading themselves in rap videos and on TV. Not these men. He said, you better keep that ghetto ass, dysfunctional ass-ish over there. Don't bring that to my community. We just got done talking yesterday about Passport Brothers, about how these Dusties will go over to other countries thinking, they can pull that dysfunctional degenerate over there. And they wound up getting robbed, beat up, and a lot of them dead. Because they're not playing that. And again, I don't make these videos to deify anyone. If anything, we're deifying ourselves. And I can't emphasize this enough. You need to divest and vet so that any man that you date, I don't care what community he comes from. But I do this because Blackistan has a cultural problem. It's not an individual problem. It's a cultural problem. Collectively, these men pump and dump. Collectively, these men abandon their families. Collectively, they're unemployed. Statistically, they happen to have the highest imprisonment rates, the highest felony conviction rates. They aren't protectors and providers. They don't possess the values of true high-value men. So my goal is to share with you and to open your minds to other men with cultures that appreciate and value their families, that commit to their wives, that honor their wives, that cherish their wives. that provide, that build, that bring home the bacon. My goal is to show you guys different perspectives and examples of men who do the things that they are supposed to do. All right. That's all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. All right. Until next time. See you guys. Bye.
If y'all come across a red iPhone, can you please bring it to the sound stage? Red iPhone, appreciate it.